Generation School Management Interacting Technology for Better Outcomes. So, myself, Chandaleka, and myself and Z will be your moderators for this session. Before we begin, let me quickly go for a few housekeeping items. And this webinar is being recorded, and the attendance link will be shared with all attendees afterwards. Please feel free to submit your questions once the speakers are done with their presentations. If you have any difficulties in your technical, you can reach out to us via the chat box. So let's get started. And before that, let's have a photography session now.
Okay, so this photo session will be with the speakers only. So yeah, I'm going to press 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. And then hold on. We have another session with the rest of our members. Okay. Najla, Farah, and Haisin. So 1, 2, 3, go. All right, thank you. So Chandra, you may proceed.
Thank you, Z. So with that, let's begin the session by reciting Al-Fatiha by Najla.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I will start reading the Fatiha right now. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. صدق الله العظيم. So now I will start presenting my part. So hello everyone, my name is Najla Zaid and I'm a student of Master of Educational Technology. Today I will be talking about school management and technology theory. So school management and technology theory are two interrelated fields that can be combined together to create an important foundation for modern learning environments. Both of them focus on the effective administration of educational institution and technology integration to enhance the learning and organizational processes. Combining both of them together will always lead to the improved educational outcomes and the effective school operation. So I will start talking about school management. Actually, school management is a very wild definition. So it is mainly talking about guidelines, regulation, punishment, and behavioral strategies that are suitable for students and students' regulation and maintaining the school's discipline. And there are many educational scholars who also define the school management from their own perspective, like Paul Monroe and G. Terry Page and J.B. Thomas. They said it from their own point of view as well. So moving here to the principles of school management, let's say that all the schools have their own principles, but strong, and what makes them different from each other is that strong schools should always have clear vision and mission, and should always be reflected from their policies, programs, and events. As well as there should be always a strong leadership in the school. Leaders should be always inspiring, motivating, and guiding their staff, teachers, and students to achieve the school's goals. As well as they should always have effective clear communication between whether between the parents, the students, and the teachers, so they can build trust and honesty in their relationship. As well as there should be always a resource management. Schools should be always prepared financially, physically, for the technology integration in the schools. They should be always prepared for the budget that the schools should have for the technology. And also moving to the technology integration, they should be always having those modern up-to-date systems in the school, especially in the classroom, so the teachers should be always able to improve the learning processes of the students. Moving to the student-centered focus, as we mentioned in the previous point, that the teachers should always focus on the students, because the main goals of the schools is to improve the learning process of the students. So there should be always practices, development from the teacher to the students, regardless to their backgrounds and abilities, and this should be reflected from the curriculum that the school is providing for the students. Should be always neutral, should be always relevant for the students, so the students in general can be engaged, challenged along with the lesson. And also the curriculum should be always innovative to the students, should be always up to date, should be always new, so the students can be always knowing the new things and the new updates and challenging opportunities. Moving to the technology theories, there are lots of technology theories actually, and most of them are modern ones made by educational scholars. But here I have picked only 4 of them. I believe these are the most common ones. The connectivism learning theory, which is delivered from the word connection or connect. It's as you can see here in this diagram, it's a connected circle from learning content to context to the technology to the subjects. It is mainly promotes the students' collaborations. That it promotes the teamwork in the classroom, as we can see, for example, in the online communities, as we can see in the webinars, in the blogs, and also in the educational games in the classroom. It's developed by George Simmons and Stephen Dowens in 2005. The cognitive theory, the word cognitive, it comes from the mental process. As you can see here in this diagram, the cognitive theory, it depends on a mental process, starting from how students picks the words and the pictures, moving to their ears and eyes, and how these sounds and pictures are transferred to knowledge. As we can see, for example, if we are studying like a science lesson, the students can always imagine the concepts, but if it's like, for example, connected to things familiar to them, or a picture or a sound familiar to them, it will be more easier for them to understand it. This theory, it's proposed in 2014 by Richard Meyer as well. For understanding, you can see always the diagrams, so it will make it easier for us to have a clear picture of the theory. The TPAC framework. TPAC, it's the technology, pedagogy, and knowledge content. It's introduced in 2006. It is mainly helping the educators to use technology to learn the ideas in different ways. For example, using softwares here in like the university, we are using, for example, in the statistics course, we are using like SPSS software to understand the statistics process in an easier way. It's like it will make the understanding process for us easier than if we are like learning it on a papers. So this is the concept of the TPAC framework. It's like transferring the knowledge to technology, so to make it easier for the student. And the last one is the Summer model. It's developed in 2010. This model is mainly about moving from the substitution to redefinition. It is substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. For example, when we started the online worksheet, we started it from a single paper. But nowadays, the teachers are making booklets, papers, everything online. So it started from the enhancement, like simple process, moving to the complex one. It offers a step by step for implementing the technology from simple to innovative ways. This is the summer model. And finally, the challenges that faces the school from technology integration. I summarized them and I have picked the most important ones for the school management. In general, integrating the technology systems with the previous or with the existing systems of the school will be a bit hard and time consuming, but it will be worth it as the new systems will make life easier and more modern for the schools. Moving to the data management, I believe this is the most important part and the most focusing challenge that the school should always focus on is the students and the teachers and the staff privacy in general. The data should be always protected by a strong program, so it will not be spoiled or going somewhere else. And the cost of budgeting, always technology will be costing, so always schools should be having an adequate budget for for those for those technology devices, for the systems and for everything. And they can also have some fund sources from the ministry or from the government. And the challenges that always face the teachers are the common challenges. Number one is the training. Always teachers should be well trained to use the technology, so they will not have any problem while they are like teaching the students in the classroom. They should always focus on engaging the students with the technology. It's not only a teacher-centered like process. We are now in the 2024, so we are using the modern teaching techniques. So the students should be always centered in the classroom. So with these activities, we should always engage the students, so the learning process will be more beneficial for them. Time constraints and technical issues. Time constraints, teachers should always keep in mind the classroom time, the teaching, the lesson and the activity time should be always putting in mind that this, like for example, activity will take this time from my class time and like that. And the technical issues, teachers in general should always know how to solve these issues. And in case there's something which is a bit harder for them, there should be always a technical team that the school can provide for helping the teachers to solve these problems or to overcome them. And finally, the students part, the adaptation to new tools, especially for the young learners. Nowadays, even young learners know how to use technology, but let's say we should always keep in mind that the students should be always trained how to use those new applications, how to do like their homeworks and to submit them using these technologies. Even for us, university and master students, we are always getting training on how to use the softwares and the programs in the beginning of every class. And the distraction, it comes for all ages, but mainly for young learners, the ones who are always on the school should not is not putting an internet limitation for them. They can listen to the lesson, but they are playing on the iPad or something. So the teacher or the assistant should always keep an eye on them so they can benefit from the technology within the classroom time. And finally, the access and the equity. Students should always be equal with the devices that the school should provide for them and for the internet connection, so they will not have any problems later on when they come back to their homes to solve their homeworks or to replay, for example, the videos again. So this is the end of my presentation. I hope you understand and enjoy it. If you have any question, you can be free to let me know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Najla. That was a great presentation from you. And most importantly, the common challenges in school management and technology integration. The solution that were given from your end could bring up a great future among the students and also the teachers as well. So, without further delay, let's welcome Nirosha for explain the Canva application in education.
Okay, thank you to the moderator. So let me present my screen first. Okay, so I hope you can see my slides now. All right, so good day to everyone. My name is Niroshni, daughter of Sukumaran. I'm a Master of Educational Technology student from UTM. So my topic today is about Canva application in education. So what is Canva for education? Canva for Education is a powerful visual communication and learning platform, meaning that this platform provides engaging tools for both teachers and students so that they can enjoy an interactive lesson. So if any one of you have not seen Canva before, this is how Canva looks like. Okay, so why do we use Canva for education? The first one is we can save time with free customizable teaching resources made by teachers for teachers, meaning that they are already have templates in Canva which can be utilized by the teachers to just use them for their lessons. Also, teachers can make their own templates using Canva application. The next one is to supercharge creativity and make lessons engaging instantly with AI powered tools. So now we are up to date to the current era where we have AI in everything. So in Canva, we also have these AI tools where you can just type what you need in your presentation and AI will help to generate it instantly for you. Also, it can enhance your creativity because you are basically exploring the tools provided in Canva so that you can make your slides or your content more interesting. The next one is to foster critical skills in students from creativity to critical thinking. So nowadays, teachers also prefer to use Canva in classes and encourage the students to create a project using Canva. So by this, the students can enhance their critical thinking skills by exploring the tools given in Canva so that they can come out with the best output. And finally, deliver the entire learning experience from planning to teaching all in one platform. So Canva is just the best tool needed by all the teachers because they can use it to create their lesson plan. They can also create their teaching and learning materials, worksheets. So whatever you need, Canva is there to help you. So in Canva, we have templates for each subject. So all you need to do is you just need to click which subject, which subpoint you want to teach, and there are ready-made templates that can be used by the teachers. So these are some example of the subjects which are already available in Canva. So this is how a Canva presentation looks like. Somehow it looks a little similar with our Microsoft PowerPoint. However, there are certain tools which is much more interesting compared to the Microsoft PowerPoint, which is now becoming the preference for most of the teachers. So after this, I will show you how to utilize Canva in education, particularly the presentation slides. So without further ado, let's explore Canva together. Okay, so now I believe that all of you can see my Canva homepage. Okay, so just by seeing the homepage, you can see there are a lot of functions here. You can create documents, whiteboards, presentations, and so on. Okay, so today my focus is I'm going to share with you about the presentations, meaning you're going to do your own slides. Okay, let's say you don't want to use any of the templates given in Canva. You can simply go to this part where you can create a blank presentation slides. Okay, you can follow the size, which size you want. For example, the first one is for computers or laptops. The following one is for mobile mode, and there are other sizes as well. Okay, but for me, I always love to use Canvas templates, which is already here at the bottom. Okay, you can see there are so many of it. Okay, now today, let me show you. I'm an English teacher, so I would definitely prefer to teach grammars using Canva. So for example, if I'm going to teach my students nouns, so I will just type here nouns. Okay, remember there are templates and projects. Do not click projects because this is your own projects in Canva. So you just click templates, type nouns and enter. Okay, so you can see that they have ready to teach lessons. So these lessons are created by teachers for teachers. Okay, there are other templates as well at the bottom. See, you can see here almost thousands of templates. Some of them are slides, some of them are worksheets. You can name it. Okay, so let's say I want to use the first one here. Okay, it looks a bit colorful, right? Okay, so we have an option here, customize template, meaning that you can make any changes to this template according to your convenience. So I'm going to click this, customize these templates. Okay, so right now I'm directed to the new tab. Okay, so here you can see the slides. I have just imported the template. Okay, so if you are satisfied with all the content given in the template, so all you need to do is either you can just click the present button here. Okay, can present full screen, or you can also record the presentation just like in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, let's say you're not satisfied, you want to make some changes. Okay, so here at my left side there are some tabs that we can explore. The first one is design. Okay, so in design you can actually change this template. Let's say you change your mind, so they have suggestions at the bottom here. Okay, you can change it, or maybe you just want to modify the elements in these slides. So you just click elements. Okay, let's say you're not satisfied with the animation here. You want to add the animations. So at elements, you just type, for example, animal. Just click animals. So you can see here at the graphics, there are photos and videos. So I love to use graphics. And here you can see there are static graphics, or there are also the moving ones, which will make your slides look more interesting, isn't it? Okay, so all this you can explore in elements. There are graphics, there are photos. You can also add videos, which is already here. Okay, all right, so this one is for elements. Now let's say you're not satisfied with the text here. You want to change the font. Okay, so you just click here, add text, or you can also click at this part here. Okay, so there are plenty of fonts. Maybe you're not familiar with the fonts here. You want to use the one same with your PowerPoint. Okay, so let's say I want to use Times New Roman. Okay, I just click, and you can see in the results, there's already Times New Roman. So you can see the changes in the letter, right? The font has changed nouns. Okay, so you can also increase or reduce the size. If you want to increase the size, you just expand here. If you want to reduce, you just click and reduce it. Okay, all right. The next one, there is uploads. Okay, here you can upload your own background. Okay, so if you see here, I have several backgrounds. Okay, let's say I want to change it. So I just click the picture here. Okay, this is our webinar background if you noticed. Okay, so when the background is already on screen, you have to click at the three dots here. Okay, and you have to choose replace background. So you can see the background has been replaced. Okay, all right, so I'll undo this and I can delete this. Okay, so coming to the part where I said we have AI tools here. So here you can see like a star at the right side. Okay, so you click there and there is an option called Magic Write. Okay, let's say now I want the definition of noun. Sorry, my spelling. Okay, and I just click generate. See, it's already here. So you just need to insert this in your slides. Of course, you can modify it, you can resize it. Everything is up to you. But Canva is here to actually make your life easy. So whatever you need, it's already here. So you can use the Magic Write. Magic Write is the AI tools which they have just integrated in Canva. Okay, so you can scroll. You can also add your notes, presenter notes here. Okay, so this is only this can only be viewed by you if you are presenting. Okay, and also you can set timer. There are apps in Canva as well. So you can see there are plenty of apps. So if you want to explore this, of course, it's going to take a lot of time, but trust me, it's very interesting. And I'm very sure that you will switch from Microsoft PowerPoint to Canva just to make your slides look more interesting. Okay, now if you want to see how many slides you have, you can click here, grid view. Okay, so you can see. So this template has 33 slides. Okay, let's say you want to customize any of these slides. So you just pick which one. Okay, let's say I pick slide number 9. Double click and then you can edit whatever you need to. All right. Okay, so I guess that's all from me. If you have any questions, you can always ask in the chat box. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Nirosha, and that was an insightful and informative presentation. There are a number of accelerating features in Canva, and this could help the students and also teachers could bring up their lesson plans in an effective way. So next, the topic is about Google Classroom, and I would like to call Farah Anisa to present further about this.
Okay, hi everyone. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. So my name is Farah Aniza. My topic for today will be Google Classroom, but we will focus on the resources tab on the left-hand side of the Google Classroom. Okay, as you can see here, I've put a snapshot of the homepage. So this is what I'll be covering for today. So for the resource, there is an interactive quiz. Okay, or if you want to give your students assignment, some of you might have noticed they have added like new features here. The YouTube is last year, I think, and practice set has been around for possibly 2 years, but it keeps improving. Okay, I'm going to start with the to go straight away to demo. Okay, so here is my Google Classroom. I'll click here, or I'm going to go straight to my one of my Google Classroom, which is bio for pre-uni. Okay, so now you can click classwork. So let's say I want to assign a activity before my topic for tomorrow. So you can click create. Okay, and then you click assignment. Okay, so now we are at the assignment folder here. You can see here's a YouTube and hang on here, it hasn't uploaded interactive quiz. Click YouTube. Okay, let's say tomorrow I'm going to teach, I'm teaching biology, so I'm going to teach, for example, enzyme topic, but I want my student to watch a video first. Okay, so that's very normal. We normally like forward them the video, but with this feature, from start till the end. Enzyme. Okay, any YouTube video regarding enzymes, so it can be secondary level, it can be A level or matriculation level. So choose accordingly. I'm going to choose this one because I've shown this to my students previously. So this one tallies with my syllabus. Okay, once you have chosen the YouTube, we can now click add questions. You can see I have the same video that I choose, and now the AI have generated, in this case, 4 different questions, whether the questions are relevant or not to our syllabus. Okay, for example, so at 29 seconds, I'm gonna check on the question by the quiz. So enzymes are what? Meaning that they are made of amino acid. So the option is okay.
A biochemical reaction by modifying specific.
All right. So I'm going to keep the first question. For example, for 1 minute and 37 seconds, the video talks about or you can maybe you don't want to use the answer options generated. You can also delete them, or you can also change the style of the question. Okay, so we have multiple choice, we have check boxes, we also have open-ended ones. Okay, so for open-ended ones, for example, English teacher or any language teacher, you might want to assign your students a short clip of a movie, for example. So for after 5 minutes, you want them to give their reflection or their opinions on the plot or the antagonist, and so on. So you can use the open-ended one. So you can check them manually after they have submitted their answer. Okay, so the students, once you are click here and then click add here, and choose the kind of questions that you want. Okay, and then when you are done, you can attach the assignment to students, and student can now need to watch the video from the start until the end. So that is for me makes the YouTube watching more engaging. So before this, we are not sure whether or not they have finished the lecture. So this is also one of my favorite. So click practice sets. Okay, so practice sets are basically like Google Forms. So some of us might be familiar with Google Forms. So you give quizzes or tests using Google Forms. So this one is even better. Okay. Okay, we wait for it to load for a while. Okay, so if you want to pad, okay, I'm going to edit my practice set. Okay, so this is I've added 3 questions for the okay, with this questions. And if you notice, you have the symbol here. This is actually a mathematical symbol for mathematics and physics teacher. This is for you, okay? But I'm not using it. Short answer question, paragraph, single select or multi-select or check boxes, 3 are for Google Form. Alright. So the so here they have suggested an enzyme video. Okay, so student preferably maybe, or let's say you don't like the video, you can or you can choose a new video, or you can add a hint. For example, for some of your struggling student, you add. So this is very similar to the ones above. This is multiple choice, single select. But about activation energy, how enzyme lowers activation energy. Okay, hopefully it
Farah,
helps
your line is breaking.
this with my question. So here is a different video than the first question. Enzymes, I can probably add hint as well. Okay, so I'm going to keep these two.
Farah, are you there, Farah?
Okay, alternatively, you can also add that. Okay, for example, I with the import section. Okay, you click import. Okay, we click import, and what it does is, okay, hang on. Okay, what it does is it will lead to Google Drive in the Google Classroom. Okay. And because of the streaming, it takes quite a while to show my Google Drive. Okay, hopefully it shows now. Okay, now it's on. Okay, I'm really sorry. Okay, this is all the materials that I have in all of my Google Classroom. You can see my notes, you can see my quizzes, or so what I'm going to do is, let's say I want to I don't have many time, but I want to use an old test. Okay, test 2, and make it as a revision for my copy of document notes or diagrams. So what we can do is we can Alright, so here you can see select each problem that you want to import. You see the arrow here. Okay, so what you do is we take, like, I'm going to take another one. Example question 5, I'm going to make the second box. Okay, and the last one I'll put in like one short answer. Okay, so I'm going to put one short answer here, or you can, for you can include all of them, you can box them separately, but okay, so now it's already see here which letter refers to a chloroplast, and because it needs to be in its frame. Okay, we resize now. Okay, so I'm going to type which they put its individual question in the practice set. Okay, if you look here, I've typed the question, which letter refers to a chloroplast. So the answer is C. I multiple choice question, for example, here it doesn't matter. So for this one, you practice set. Okay, let's say we try as a student. If you are happy with what you have done, so try as a student to some of them, but that's okay. We Okay, so this is when student answer, let's say they answer it wrongly, what will happen is that the practice set will give hints. Okay, remember I've added hints just now, so students can see the hints, and also they will be asked to answer. Example.
Apologize for the technical issue that had happened just now. So, to conclude what Farah had discussed, as we all know, Google Classroom is a free based platform and it is a well known, prominent app used by our students and also our teachers. So, but the demonstration that conducted by Farah was incredible and understandable as well. So, for further understanding and for further clarification, you can still refer to the recording for the update. So let's give a short break to our speakers and let's get started with the activity. And I would like to call upon Saras to conduct the short task. Saras, the floor is yours.
Hi, thank you, Chandra. Okay, let's test our knowledge with a fun quizzes quiz. So please get your devices ready. You can just join the quiz by clicking the link. It will be shared in the chat, and also you can scan the QR code. Can enter the quizzes. Okay, let's. Okay, there are 6 participants. Let's wait for 2 more. Come on, join the quizzes, guys. Okay, let's start the quizzes. Okay, Joe is leading. Okay. Okay, so the winner is Madam Ili. Congratulations, Ili. And the second prize goes to Tasa. The winner is Madam Ili. Congrats, Ili. And second prize goes to Tasa. And third prize, Miss Rose. Congrats. Okay, let's go to the next activity. Thank you, Chandra. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Saras. That was a great quizzes actually. Okay, all right, everyone. It looks like we have reached a natural stopping point. Let's go ahead and take a 5 minutes break. Thank you. Hello, everyone. So let's continue the session. The topic that the presenter going to elucidate is about AI. So with that, I will turn things over to Tasa to present about AI theory introduction. So Tasa, the floor is open for you.
Um, I think it's Elie's turn right now.
Okay, thank you, our moderator, Chandralekha. Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. I am Ili Nadira binti Barudin, not Tasaratan. I'm a Master of Technology, Educational Technology student. So in my slot today, we will look at the role of artificial intelligence in education and how to unlock its potential to empower classroom management. So have you ever wondered how to use AI while teaching, or have you already used it without you even notice it? Okay, so first of all, let us look at the overview of AI in education. So, this is an American futurologist named Alvin Toffler who talked about the concept of learn, unlearn, and relearn in his book Future Shock in 1970. So, he proposed that the illiterate of the future, which is us and the generation after us, are not those who can't read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. So this concept highlight the importance of lifelong learning that is characterized by rapid technological advancement, social changes, and economic shift. So thus, by having AI in education, it offers new opportunities for students to learn as AI-powered tool is able to analyze student learning patterns, preferences, and also performance. So next, AI as technologies are integrated in education, so educators may need to unlearn by challenge existing belief, existing belief and willing to let go of practices that are no longer relevant or conducive to foster student success. So meanwhile, relearning in this context is education involve acquiring new knowledge, skill, and strategies, such as designing new curriculum and learning activities that leverage AI tools, as well as students begin to learn how to engage with educational content and assessment in AI enhanced learning environment. So remember everyone, if you want to generate or if you want to induce AI in your classroom, you need to learn and you need to be able to relearn and you need to be able to unlearn. Okay, next. So, what is actually artificial intelligence? So, artificial intelligence or AI refers to the simulation of human intelligence by computer system that has the characteristic of human behavior, such as understanding, reasoning, learning, solving problems, and effective communications. So, artificial intelligence is around us every day. There are voice assistants such as Siri, there are automated services, they have facial recognition theory that some of us might use it every day in our office for attendance, and it's also used in the medical field. So still, every new development surprises, and it seems like artificial intelligence is a relatively new field. However, this assumption is not entirely correct because in 2024, actually AI has been over around 70 years. Okay, so it's actually started in 1950 in the imitation game film where the actor Benedict Cumberbatch, starring as a scientist named Alan Turing, conducting a Turing test, which is a text-based chat that is used to test the communication between human and machine without the human knowing whether he or she is talking to a machine or a human. So if the mission can successfully fool the human, it is considered intelligent. So this escalated quickly in 1966, where Eliza, a computer program which can be regarded as the first chatbot, enabled a communication between human and computer using natural language. So this Eliza chatbot is developed by Joseph Weizenbaum, and it could be described today as the grandmother of Siri, the one you have been using every day, and Alexa. So in 2022, a company named OpenAI started a big debate on the release of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is an advanced language model developed through machine learning and training with the large text datasets. So it is specifically designed to interact with users in a chat format and is continuously being improved to provide better support and answers to questions. So today, we are actually in the phase of deep learning. So while both machine learning Okay, and deep learning are subfields of AI. Machine learning use algorithm and learns on its own, but may require human intervention to correct the errors. But deep learning use advanced computing, the one that we have been using today. It uses advanced computing, its own neural network to adapt with little or no human intervention, such as speech and image recognition. So here are the sneak peek of 2024 AI's tool directory. So being at the center of AI tool directory, ChatGPT can actually assist us to achieve all four needs in searching for content ideas, design tools, image tools, and video tools. So the next speaker will demonstrate on how to use ChatGPT in classroom management. So, to understand how to unlock the potential of AI education, thus transforming the classroom through innovative technology, this webinar session, this slot of mine, will focus on four rules of artificial intelligence in education, which are personalized learning, intelligent tutoring system, virtual and augmented reality, also automating administrative tasks. First, what is personalized learning? Personalized learning is an educational technique that concentrates on an individual student learning process and it caters what they want, their talents, and their concern. So this promises to offer them varied learning experience to help them acquire knowledge. So probably the biggest opportunity that AI can offer for personalized learning is ability to provide learners with adaptive learning opportunities. Platform based on AI can use the student's pattern of learning, strength, and weakness to provide customized, appropriate content and exercises. So you as a teacher, okay, when you know the level of your student understanding, you can use AI to actually generating your students' activities and individual activities because AI can analyze the patterns of learning, their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, next. Newton.com is an AI application of personalized learning that help learners to learn according to their pace. The student learning pattern will be analyzed and specific course will be designed whether the student is currently struggling or excelling in the course. And finally, student progress is tracked. It is actually similar to what the teachers have been doing. To start off, to cater the weak student, we give an easier task, but to cater an excellent student, we give a harder task. But this time, we don't need to generate the question ourselves. AI will help us to do. So this is one of the AI application, which is Newton.com. You can try it afterwards. Slide 10. Okay, next. Intelligent Tutoring System, commonly known as ITSS, are computer program designed to deliver individualized instruction and feedback to learners. So this system harness AI techniques to offer a learning environment that adapt to student needs, creating one-on-one educational experience. By using ITS, students can have advanced personalized guidance and teacher will get more information on how technology-driven application can give impact on the cognitive process during teaching and learning. Duolingo and Khan Academy, two well-known names in online learning, has recently announced their own version of conversational personalized AI tutor powered by ChatGPT with a similar minimalist interface. So this is actually a chatbot, but this time this chatbot can cater your question. Okay, right? Next. Third, the role of AI in education can be achieved by the collaboration of virtual reality VR and augmented reality AR that offer interactive learning environment by simulating real-world scenarios. So by learning through AR and VR, students actually could involve in a deeper connections while learning by the hands-on experience. So this learning method will create an immersive learning experience and goes beyond rote memorization. So students can easily remember because they experience the learning process. Okay. To date, there are many AR and VR applications for educational purpose. Some can also be downloaded from App Store or Google Play Store. So you just type and AR apps that you want to find in the App Store. For example, chemistry, augmented reality, and you can just download it and you can play it straight away from your phone. Okay. Finally, AI can assist educators in automation. So, automation is the act of employing technology to do repetitive and monotonous duties, which allows you to reduce manual effort in teaching and learning. Okay, for educators, AI could assist us in managing administrative tasks, mainly in three areas, which are grading assessment, recording, and keeping student attendance, as well as juggling with the back office tasks. For example, an AI assisted attendance system named Attendance AI could help educators in attendance taking process. This application involves face recognition, which give real-time information and automatically updated the attendance list. Therefore, there is no more attendance sheet needed. Okay, so this is one of the AI application to check the attendance. So there is no need for the teachers to check the attendance one by one manually every day. You just take your mobile phone and they have a facial recognition in the application, so it is automatically updated. So without doubt, AI is a powerful tool as it offers innovative opportunities to enrich and transform educational experience. So if deployed well, AI can unlock the solutions for improving global education system. However, a regulatory framework of ethical concern is needed to protect human as well as learners and teachers. AI applications should be designed to avoid any kind of bias, mistreatment, and discrimination towards race, gender, age, and other personal characteristics. And individual privacy, especially personal data, must be protected, and apps developer must be accountable of the apps developed to ensure well-being of users and other who may be affected by the use. So that's all from me. Thank you for attention. Should you have any question, you may type in the chat box. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Nadira, and that was a remarkable presentation on the latest advancement in the AI technology, especially the role of the AI in learning. So I'm sure that the audience impressed by the knowledge sharing in an engaging way. Thank you again. All right, the next topic is quite interesting, and yes, it is about ChatGPT. Without further delay, let's welcome Yong to present the implementation of ChatGPT in classroom and school management administration. Yong, the
Yeah,
floor is yours.
hello, my name is Yong Hai Sing. So I'm from the Master of Education Technology students from UTM. So today I'm going to sharing the ChatGPT how to use it. So for the ChatGPT is a GPT generating pre-trained transformer language model that is especially trained to generate text from a natural language input. So it simulates humans' conversations and can be used in the variable of applications, chatbot, virtual assistant, and language translations tools. So for the ChatGPT is pre-trained on the large database of the text. So ChatGPT is a powerful tool that will be changed in the way we interact with technology and bring more natural and intuitive communication between people and machines. So it has been used in a variety of applications, including customer service chatbot and the language translation tools and the virtual assistant, and it also being explored for use in education for enhance the student learning and engagement. So the ChatGPT in the educations is to create a chatbot and virtual language tutor to help the student practice their language skill, and also to help students improve their writing skill by analyzing the writing style of students, to make suggestions for improvement and provide feedback on grammar, punctuations, and spelling errors. So it will be automatically grade the essay and others writer assessment. So to recommend the specific learning resources such as the article, so video and the text box, they are tailored to the needs of the students. So the ChatGPT is a very fast search engine. in the class, so sometimes the teachers need to get the information quickly. So although the traditional search engines can be provide a lot of the data, it is very difficult to get accurate answers immediately. But instance, the teachers can rely on the ChatGPT to get the right informations. So the ChatGPT also can prepare the Q&A sections after the class. The assessing students' knowledge choose the questions and the answer is a common practice. So the ChatGPT provide a components solutions by creating the different questions, including the math questions and the science questions. By using the ChatGPT, teachers can assess the students' knowledge and save valuable time. The ChatGPT is an effective learning planning. So the ChatGPT is a valuable course planning tool. So the teachers can use it to develop the course outlines, develop the contents, and design the learning activities that can meet educational standards. So in addition, by checking the students' feedback, the ChatGPT can adjust and customize the courses to be better meet students' needs. The ChatGPT also is innovative. The teachers can often rely on example to explain the theories and concepts. The ChatGPT can generate more creative and innovative example to supplement classroom teaching. So the ChatGPT is a learning component. So the ChatGPT can be greedy in language learning. It provides an encourage an interactive environment for students to improve their speaking, reading, and writing skill. The teacher can engage the students in ChatGPT and ask about the meaning of different words as a fun activities. So the students can ask the ChatGPT the questions such as how do you say hello in Mandarin and get an accurate translations along with the usage example. So the ChatGPT also can use the role play scenarios. So the teachers can work with the students to develop the role playing scenarios. So the teaching through role playing and dialogues can improve the students' learning and memory of it. However, it's very time consuming if creating manually. So with the ChatGPT, teacher can require to write interesting role plays. And also the ChatGPT can be enhanced the vocabulary. So when teaching language subject, it is very important to improve students' vocabulary by asking the ChatGPT to provide sentences containing the new words. Teacher can motivate students to write and use this word in contents. So let me share about the ChatGPT. Okay, so you can see the ChatGPT. Okay, so this is a ChatGPT website. Let's say example, if we want to create some of the question with the answer, we can ask the ChatGPT can create some questions of some of the topics like example English nouns with the answer. So you will see the ChatGPT, they will create the questions with the answer directly. Okay, let's say the example, if you want to make the translations. So example, how to say hello in Chinese. Sorry, I'm writing wrongly. So they will be explained in Chinese, the hello will be say 你好 with the Hanyu Pinyin, Chinese Hanyu Pinyin. So if you want to check in the spelling, so we will say, please check the spelling. Example, we are giving the some of the sentence like we has good friend. I'm so sorry, some of the I haven't logged in yet. Okay, so they will be correctly for the sentences become the we have a good friends. So this is all about the ChatGPT in the educations. Thank you.
Thank you, Yong. Thank you for the great explanation about the ChatGPT, and I hope the audience get a clear picture of how the ChatGPT works on in learning environment. Okay, thank you to all the speakers once again, and thank you for the incredible presentations. Let's get started with a short activity, and it will be conducted by Tasa regarding the ChatGPT implementation in classroom. Tasa, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, Tasa here. I'm one of the students from Educational Technology UTM. I would like to conduct two activities in my session. Before that, I would like all of you to get ready with your phone to scan the QR code in my sessions. So please get ready with your phone to scan the QR codes that I'm going to present now. So the first activity will be regarding the earlier topic on unlocking the potential of artificial intelligence in the education. So I'm going to reveal the question for you all. Please scan the QR code. So the first question will be on what is artificial intelligence? So the options will be revolving the simulation of human intelligent processes by the human systems or technology systems or computer systems or the machine systems. So please do me a favor by scanning the QR code to click on the right answer. I'll wait for you all about 1 minute. Okay, everyone, for now, 50% of the participants have chose the first option, which is by the computer systems. So to get the exact idea, the correct answer would be it is the simulation of the human intelligent processes by the computer systems. All right, this will be the right answer. So the half of the participants have chose the correct answer. All right, for the second activity, it is on the topic ChatGPT in education. So please get ready with your phone again. For the second question, so the question would be, the following are the uses of the ChatGPT in the education field. Accept, you will choose fast search engine or efficient lesson planning or enhance the vocab or cooking companion. So please scan the code and choose the answer from your understanding. I'll give you all 1 minute to choose the answer. All right, dear all, from the responses, it is evident that all of us have paid attention during the class conducted earlier. So the following are the uses of the ChatGPT in the education field, except cooking companion. That's correct. Why? It is wrong. It should be learning companion. It is not as a cooking companion. It is a tool for us to learn and not for us to cook. So before we end our session today, we, the organizers, request the cooperation from all of you to fill up the webinar evaluation form for our future improvements. So the link is also shared in the comment section. So please don't forget to scan the QR code, and also you can choose to fill up the form by clicking the link shared in the comment section. That is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tasa. Okay, let's get started with the Q&A session with the audience regarding the presentations that we went through just now.
I have a question from the backstage. Someone texted me and asked, regarding the Canva Pro, would you recommend teachers to purchase Canva Pro? Is it really necessary?
Okay, for that question, actually for teachers, we can apply for Canva education using our MOE email if you are teaching, right? So you can actually subscribe for this plan. It is free, but provided that you have to give evidence that you are actually teaching in a school. So sometimes when you apply, they might reject your applications. So you can personally email to the Canva team and they will help you to get this free access. So there are much more templates and elements available if you subscribe to this plan. So I would say that it's not really necessary for you to have Canva Pro.
All right, thank you, Neros. I have another question here. It's for Haisin. Yong, can you unmute? Yeah, I would like to ask about, do you encourage students to polish their English writing, like grammar errors, mistakes, using ChatGPT?
If without education, I mean the tuition outside or others solutions, I think the ChatGPT will be more better to use for the correcting because they have to the ChatGPT can be correct the spelling and also with the explanations.
All right, thank you.
I have a question for Yong too. This is regarding the ChatGPT. So we all know, right? ChatGPT is being it's currently being used in learning environment. So what if the students like they misused it? Like instead of referring to the textbooks, like to the notes, to the presentation notes, what if they like simply simply taking an advantage on it? I mean, on the ChatGPT.
I think ChatGPT they can have I mean the answer, but not really clearly. But with the Google, I mean the Google search plus the ChatGPT will be more, I mean suitable for the materials if you want to use. But sometimes if I'm teaching, I'm teaching the students. If I use the ChatGPT to find out the answer, but sometimes can be used 100%, but not really yet. So I will mix up with the Google for
So
my knowledge.
in that case, they still have to refer to the references and so on, right? To repraise their.
Yes.
I can understand. Thank you.
So we will wait for another 1 minute. If there's no more questions, we can proceed. All right, time's up. So we'll have the stage, pass the stage to Chandra.
Thank you, Z. So, well, that brings us to the end of today's webinar. Thank you all. Thank you for the attention and the time given. I want to extend a big thank you to our speakers, Najla, Niroz, Farah, Nadira, and also Yong, for the insightful presentation. Also, I would like to thank Saras and Dasan for the activities, and also last but not least, Z for being a great technical support throughout the session. So once again, thank you for all joining. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a great rest day. Thank you. Attendees can scan your attendance here from the QR code given here.
All right, I will paste the link in the comments section as well. So hold on. All right, I've pasted the link in the comment section already, in the chat already. So everyone can claim your attendance and also the e-certificate link even after this live stream ended. So that's all. Thank you everyone for joining. And goodbye. I will end the stream now.